I have created a survey about social media as I want to find out which social media website I should use to kind of share my kind of social media campaign with my photos and stuff on it, as I want to kind of get this shared out as much as possible, really. So the first question I asked was, how old are you? And there's a lot of younger people on this again, even though I shared it on LinkedIn. It seemed as though quite a lot of them are 16 to 20-year-olds, and then there's two 21 to 25-year-olds. So I'm mostly looking around kind of young adults, teenager kind of age. So maybe like kind of younger social media such as Instagram would be more popular amongst them. So I then asked their gender. So as you can see, I've only got two males and 14 females. Yet again, I think this is because a lot of my friends on Facebook, which is another website that I shared this survey on, a lot of my friends are females, of course. But I think I'm kind of aiming for kind of males and females with kind of mental health, as it can affect anyone really. So the third question I asked was, in your mind, what's the most popular social media site at the moment? And a lot of people said Instagram with like 56.25%, so that's nine people. But that's kind of closely kind of Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that, and Snapchat as well. So I think Instagram, a lot of people use that because it's quite a visual social media, and it's kind of easy to connect with your friends as well. And that's where a lot of celebrities kind of go out there really to connect with their fans and stuff. So I think that's why Instagram is so popular at the moment, especially kind of like with teenagers and young adults. So I then asked, which social media do you personally use the most? And yet again, Instagram with 62.5%, so that's 10 people. And I find this quite interesting because, like I said earlier, a lot of young adults slash teenagers use Instagram to either kind of follow what their celebrities kind of are doing, like with their favorite celebrities, to share kind of photos and stuff, to connect with their friends. So it doesn't really surprise me really that Instagram's like the most popular social media website at the moment. So the fifth question I asked was, in relation to the previous question, what reason do you use the social media you use the most for? And a lot of people said connecting with friends, to share photos and videos, to find out what's going on in the world. And I find this quite interesting as a lot of people want to share kind of their daily life, as I mentioned it in my photography and culture video. A lot of teenagers and young adults want to share their life visually, such as through photos and videos on Instagram, and they want their friends to see what they're up to. So that's kind of a way of connecting with their friends as well. But kind of the social media is now kind of replacing the news slightly, as you get articles on social media and stuff like that, and kind of trending hashtags and so on. So this like the sixth question that I've asked was, do you see a lot of campaigns online? As I want to do a social media campaign, and 10 people said sometimes, and then there's a couple of people who don't see them, and then there's 4 people who do. And I find this quite interesting because it really depends what kind of campaign it is, as a lot of campaigns just kind of do it on TV or they're showing in the cinema and stuff like that. So you don't really see too many campaigns, but you do see a lot of mental health campaigns online. As I looked into my mental health like kind of campaigns post, that a lot of them that I saw were kind of social media based, as a lot of young people and stuff like that see it online. So the last question I asked was, if you do see a campaign online, do you think sharing campaigns online is the best way to share and create awareness for the campaign? And 75% of people said it depends on the campaign. And this didn't really surprise me really because, like I mentioned before, a lot of mental health campaigns are online, and they're shared around a lot, either kind of doing challenges and stuff like that, just because they get really, really popular on social media. But then other kind of campaigns don't really get much attention on social media. So that doesn't really surprise me at all. But overall, this survey has really helped me kind of understand which like social media website I should use. And I think because I'm doing kind of photographs as well, I should probably use Instagram just because it's so popular amongst kind of my target audience at the moment. But I really do want to do like a target audience kind of survey to find out what is my target audience for this mental health campaign.